All right, welcome to this video. My name is Taylor Richard, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you about two things. Trello for brain management and Pipedrive for deal management, and the initial performance of Trojan Horse Marketing 2.0, which we launched about 10 or 11 days ago now, I believe it is. And so, again, just to touch on the topic of the daily vlog, I've thought a lot about it. I got the structure on the whiteboard, and it's something that is most likely going to get launched in the next 1 to 2 weeks. We got a lot of stuff going on in the agency, and so I want to launch this daily vlog by opening up the books in terms of what our revenue has been like over the last few years and what's changed over those years, and just kind of give you more or less like a year by year, here was our revenue, here was what changed, and this is kind of where I was personally on the journey and where the agency was as well. So with that being said, let's first start with Pipedrive. This is what we use to manage our deals, and you're going to see this is a pipeline. This is our outbound pipeline. You can see this up here in the top right corner. It says there's $500,000 worth of deals in this pipeline. There's a probability of $58,000 per month closing, but the probability system I haven't really set up properly. So it's a little bit off. I would say that the amount of MRR that is likely to close in the next 30 days is probably somewhere between $3,000 to $10,000 per month. It's not 58, so that needs to be tweaked. But there's 114 deals in here. You can see this number right here, and this is exciting because we've sent 114 Trojan Horse videos. I would really consider it like 105 because 10 to 12 of them have been not ideal, and I probably shouldn't have contacted these companies in the first place, but I did it anyways, and that's a mistake. So if you're not familiar with what Trojan Horse Marketing is, just go to my channel, search Trojan Horse Marketing, and you'll get to understand what it is. This is a new type of like THM process that we're testing out. It's different. It is painful because it's not as automated as the previous original Trojan Horse Marketing system, but the initial results have been great. So we have sent out, I would say 105, 104-ish first contact Trojan Horse videos. We have had 6 discovery calls booked. We're supposed to be doing audits on 3 out of those 6 companies that we had discovery calls with. All of those discovery calls happened in like the last 72 hours, and so access to their accounts is still pending, which is a problem. What I'm realizing right now is that what I'm gonna have to do moving forward when these prospects tell me they're gonna send us access to their advertising is say, okay, let's do it right now on the phone because, if you have any issues, I want to make sure you get the access sent. Because for whatever reason, these people said, hey, well, I'm happy to send you access. What do you need? I send them the information after the phone call, right after the phone call, and then it's been like 2 days, 3 days, and they haven't sent it. So that's terrible for them, as a prospect in terms of their experience. Like they said they wanted the audit done. They most likely definitely want it done. Most human beings aren't just going to like lie to you and say, yeah, I want to do an audit with you, and then just never get back to you. It's probably happened a couple times in the last 4 years, but it rarely happens. So speeding up the sales velocity of this pipeline, making sure we get account access on that discovery call is going to be very important. That's a lesson that I've learned recently. And so anyways, really exciting results. The fact that we've gotten 6 discovery calls and 3 of them are supposed to get access to the audits. Again, it's early days. We've only started this 10 or 12 days ago, something around that. So anyways, with that being said, it comes out to roughly a 4 to 5% call booking rate, depending on how you look at the numbers. 4 to 5.8% or somewhere in that range, call booking rate, which is really good. And most of the people that booked calls without any follow-up, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I think 4 out of 6 of the calls were booked without any follow-up, which is fantastic. Although we have follow-up in place, there was calls booked without any follow-up. So that's really exciting. That's a minor update from our lead gen outbound side of things. There's a lot of stuff I could talk about. I won't get into the details of this new Trojan Horse system because there's not a lot of data. And yeah, the performance has been great in the last 10 days, but I want to send 500, close 3 or 4 deals, and then tell you, hey, this is the results. It's definitely worth doing, etc. So anyways, second thing is brain management. There's just so much shit going on in the agency right now. It's crazy. You're going to see that the ideas section is blurred out a little bit. I don't necessarily want to share absolutely everything that we're doing in our agency, because then I know there's a lot of people that are technically competitors of ours that are watching this, and we share pretty much everything, but in terms of some of the stuff, obviously I don't want to share all of it in terms of just like our strategy and everything. So, but to do in the personal life, this is just a list that basically is like, hey, what do I have to do? I got to build this bookshelf. You're going to see right behind me, if you can see all those books on the ground, and that would be Hawkins, if you can see him as well. I got the bookshelf. I just haven't actually built it, and I kind of want to hire someone to do it, but it's pandemic situation. No one's allowed to like come into our apartment. So anyways, hang outside lights. This is just random house stuff that I have to do. Then there's Agency Enlightened, which is the program helping agency owners. I got to set up this Road to 7 Figures vlog. That's what the vlog is going to be called. And I wish I started it like a year ago. We're pretty much right about to break 7 figures, which is really exciting. And it would have been cooler to have started that vlog back when we were doing 10, 20,000 a month. But anyways, it's been an amazing journey, and that is coming in terms of the introduction to our agency and our evolution and the ups and downs we've gone through over the years. It's been amazing. Really excited to share that. So then there is the to-do for Better AMS. We're hiring a VA. We're hiring a software back-end and front-end developers. Those are 2 people. And then I have to build the minimum viable product for the wireframe on the software that we're building. That's really exciting. I'm pumped to dive into that process. We're looking to hire another amazing account executive and hire a WordPress expert to finish our new website. So it is absolute chaos, to say the least. Hiring people, managing them, not even managing them, but just giving them what they need to be able to do what you hired them to do is a time-consuming process. When you're talking about building software, I mean, holy crap. In the beginning, there's a lot of front-loading and work required in terms of just thinking through what is this software like going to look like, and like what's the end goal, and what's the minimum viable product, so that we know it's going to be something that is worth investing, whatever amount we're going to invest into it. I think I won't discuss necessarily what we're going to budget for it, but it's a decent amount. And then that this is more or less what I got going on in my life right now. It's just a lot of hiring and building, and then this outbound system. It is absolutely insane. So I like it. I love 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 it. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I absolutely love what I do. And the agency that we have is amazing. The culture that we have is amazing. The people we have are just phenomenal. And it's a beautiful process to be in a company that's scaling very quickly. So I can't complain, to say the least. It's really exciting. But it is a lot going on, and it can be quite chaotic. And to have a simple structure like this in Trello, just for the urgent stuff that you need to get done, that is more or less like one-time deliverable stuff, or stuff that people are pending on you to do, it's important. I used to write it down on the whiteboard, but these days there's just like so much stuff going on, and some of it just gets changed around. And so a simple software like Trello is nice. It helps. So anyways, with all that being said, this is such a different video. I mean, I'm more or less just like talking about what's going on, opposed to trying to teach something on a whiteboard. So I'm curious to get your feedback on your thoughts on something like this. If you found value in it, how you think it compares to like those whiteboard videos. I'm obviously going to continue to do a video on a whiteboard with like some, topic or lesson, but curious to get your thoughts on this overall process. So anyways, a lot of amazing stuff going on. I'm super excited to continue to grow and share the lessons that we learn along the way. I'm trying to think, what I want to do is like have a video once a week that talks about like pains that we're going through. Like the downsides of scaling an agency, or just shit that's going on that's not fun, that like isn't great. But when I think about everything right now is great, and it's been great for like 9 months. I mean, there hasn't really been anything where I've like felt this sucks. I don't know, maybe I just have a really optimistic, positive mindset, but like, I can't think of any downsides or like, oh, this sucks. Like even when COVID-19 really started happening and we lost 20% of our monthly revenue or 25%, I wasn't like, oh, this sucks. I was kind of like, okay, whatever. Let's keep going. Let's just like keep signing more clients. Let's just double down on our pipeline. We launched an outbound lead gen system, and now we have like 3 people who are wanting to do audits with us. And so we also just, the inbound pipeline is just like absolutely insane right now. So, and now actually what's funny is last month was 25% revenue drop, and this month will be an all-time monthly revenue high in the last 4.5 years. So the contrast is really funny, and yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't really have any negatives to report on, but I'm sure I will at some point, and I will do my best to report on them, because I don't want to just like, you know, show and talk about the amazing stuff going on. I also want to talk about if there is any downsides or not so fun stuff going on. I'm definitely going to share that. But so far there hasn't really been anything crazy other than COVID, which I didn't really think it was too crazy. So anyways, with that being said, let me know your thoughts on this video. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so when I drop a video once or twice a week, you get a notification, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to know if this is actually valuable for you. All right, thanks for watching.